Odyssey fans, welcome to this edition of the Social Shoutout.
The Social Shoutout!
Coming at you here from Colorado Springs, Colorado, in the Adventures in Honesty War Room, we have Brock Eastman.
That's right, I'm Brock Eastman. I talk to you on Facebook and I'm on the podcast.
And I am Evan Reno. I'm communicating with you on Twitter and on the blog.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so Brock and I were in Dallas.
We were in Dallas.
It was an amazing time. It really was. I'm sorry if you missed it. Check out the latest podcast. You can see clips from it. It was a great, great time. But while we were there, Brock and I were going around with the camera asking some of you who were there as well some questions that you'd like to know that we could answer right here in the Social Shoutout. So we have a few of those here for you today.
That's right.
All right, to kick things off, Brock, our first question is going to come from Kendall. She asks this.
And I'm 8, and I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and my question is, how many Odyssey episodes have aired since the first episode?
Hey, so what's the answer?
All right, how many episodes have aired since the first? Kendall, a few numbers we can run here. There have been 714 episodes that are out and available to you right now.
714.
714. Insane.
I can't even count that on my fingers.
We've also produced 8 episodes of the Truth Chronicle series.
Whoa.
And if you count album 56, which is going to release in the fall,
Woo! I heard August 1st.
we're up to 726 episodes.
726 episodes. Hey, Kendall, great question. A lot of people ask that. All right, so our next question is from Mason. Let's hear from him.
My name is Mason Gilland. I am 11 years old, almost 12. I live in Lubbock, Texas. And my question is, which actor has played in Adventures in Odyssey the longest?
Brock?
We'll have to look at my little notes here. Drum roll. Katie Lee has been playing Connie Kendall since episode number 4,
Wow.
but appeared in Family Portraits. Whit has been around since episode number 1, and really since Family Portraits. But 3 actors have played that role.
That's true.
Also, Will Ryan first appeared in episode number 2 as an actor named Bill Moorhead.
As far as actors that have been the longest, it seems like Katie is the winner.
Awesome! Well, congratulations, Katie Lee, and her character, Connie.
That's awesome. Great. Next question coming at us deals with the question we just asked. This is from Josh.
I'm Joshua Birkeland from Murphy, Texas, and what happened to the second actor of Whit?
Josh, that's a great question, and we get it a lot. What happened with the second Mr. Whittaker?
Yeah, Josh, there have been 3 different actors who have played Whit for us so far. The first was Hal Smith. He was the very first Whit, the original. After he passed away, Paul Herlinger came on board. He was based in Seattle, would take the train down and record with us in the studio. It was a good old time.
Great story altogether.
Unfortunately, he also passed away a few years ago, and now we have Andre Stoica stepping into the shoes of Whit, and he's doing a great job.
All right, this next question is from Elise.
Elise.
I'm Elise Harmon from McKinney, Texas, and I'm 13. And I was wondering, do you ever get tired of listening to the shows just because you work with them all the time?
Elise? Of course I get tired of... No! We love listening to Adventures in Odyssey. In fact,
do.
I was listening to it yesterday while I was working. And I haven't listened today yet, but I probably will.
Yeah, I sit there at my cube. Nathan Hubler sits next to me, and I will yell over, Mr. Hubler, what Odyssey episode should I listen to next when I'm doing my work, if it's okay to?
And like, what's her name asked earlier, 726 episodes, how can you ever stop listening to Odyssey? You get down to number 726, it's time to go back to number 1.
Right.
It's awesome. Good question, Elise.
Well, our next question is coming in from Bennett. Bennett asks,
Hi, Bennett.
When did you make Adventures in Odyssey?
Bennett, we'll find the answer. Evan?
True. And you asked it in the
Bennett.
perfect year.
Bennett.
When did the first officially aired episode happen? November 21st, 1987.
Hold on.
What?
November 21st,
1987?
1987? Does that mean on November 21st of 2012, we're celebrating 25 years?
What?
That's why, again, we invite you November 3rd, 2012 to come here to Colorado Springs for our official birthday bash. And if you haven't gotten in the show, get in the show. Remember, we've got Get in the Show contests all over the U.S. in celebration of our 25th birthday. It's your chance to celebrate 25 years and get in the show. So do it.
Yeah, we've already received hundreds of entries so for this thing. It's going to go August 22nd is the last day to submit your entry.
At midnight, Mountain Time.
Right. So, and seriously, guys, we are so encouraged because you guys are talented.
Awesome! We want to see everybody enter this competition. We want thousands of entries to go through. We are so excited. And eventually, 3 of you will be here to meet Evan and I for the official birthday bash. All right, our next question comes to us from May.
Hi, I'm May from Chicago, and I'm wondering if Connie will ever get married.
Wow, May. That's a good question, because you didn't ask, will she ever marry Mitch? You asked, will she ever get married? Well...
Piggybacking on that last question, we have a similar question from Billy and Braden. They want to know...
I'm Billy from California. I'm 12 years old. And I have a question. When is Wooten going to get married?
All right, Braden Johnson, Mullen, Texas. Is Penny ever going to marry Wooten?
Wooten and Penny.
I
think the only answer I have for that one is we'll have to wait and see.
We'll have to wait and see.
Because as much as they tell us, they also don't tell us.
Remember, they know we're doing the social shout-out, and as soon as we get it, we tell it to you. All right, our last question comes from Trey.
Trey Armstrong from Texas. How old is Jason?
Trey, that is an awesome question.
It's a huge question, a big question, a crazy mathematical equation would be involved to answer that. So for that, we're going to need our Eugene glasses, and we're going to take you to the board with Dr. Vich. Action.
Well, thank you so much there, Brock. Yeah, I got the equation here to figure out the age of any Odyssey character that you might want to know. So what you start is with their current age that you think they are, along with the age of the actor. You got to figure in mass and weight, as well as volume, and the black hole curriculum of the whole entire thing is also very important to understand the time-space continuum here in Odyssey. So once you just plug in some simple numbers, you get the answer there, the age of the character. It's that simple. Wouldn't you agree, Dr. Broccoli?
Well, we hope that, Trey, you understand what Dr. Vich has just told us. And just remember, keep your 2's and your 3's separate.
Oh, yeah. And don't forget pi and the vector force, as well as any of those square roots in there, too. It's very important to make sure you get all of this correct. Otherwise, you're going to be off by a few hundred years, okay?
Speaking of pi, I heard that Whitson has a sale.
Whitson has a sale on pi? Oh, that's
Pie.
nice. Wow.
Squeeze some. Okay. Squeeze some pie. And that's all we got.
That's it today.
Questions answered. Job done.
Found it.
Hey, I'm Brock, communicating with you on Facebook and the podcast.
I'm Evan, communicating with you on Twitter and on the blog. We'll see you next time.